cup or something.
What happens next, I feel like, is a little bit shady.
We're Kels and Jay, and we converted a school bus into our very own tiny home on wheels. We are taking it all around America, with our baby Pippa, of course. Come along for the ride as we try to adventure in all 50 states.
Let's get out, we can leave this city.
Last week, we started exploring the beautiful Teton Mountains. After a day of travel, we felt like we just weren't enjoying it as much as we should have been.
The past few days, Jamie and I have just felt a little bit off.
We took a step back, realized we need to slow down the speed at which we've been traveling, and took a moment to settle down and relax by the mountains. We set off for Yellowstone when we got this message. We've never turned around so quickly.
Today is an exciting day. We're meeting up with the first Schooly people we've ever met.
Any guesses?
Who do you think it is?
This is the coolest thing ever, guys. Schooly, 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 Schooly. It's so awesome. What? I'm way too excited, but never even seen a fully converted school bus in person, and now we're seeing 3 of them.
We met some people. Not one bus, not 2 buses, but 3 buses.
Jamie's calling you out, number 1 bus, for driving slow.
1 is slow.
I'm enjoying it though, as Jamie drives way too fast. Thank you, number 1 bus.
We all fueled up and made our way to Coulter Bay Village, where we got ready to see the Teton Mountains again, but this time the right way.
Time to go kayaking.
With our new friends.
Guys, we made friends. So we were hanging out on the beach. A kayak literally blew away in the wind, waiting on the folks.
After kayaking on Jackson Lake, we made our way to our self-made Schooly compound. But before we move any further in the video, let's quickly introduce you to our new friends. Meet Alex. He converted his bus in just 3 months. He's probably one of the smartest people we've ever met, has every gadget in his bus you could ever possibly need, but don't always think about. And he can also make a mean cocktail. Yeah, he's definitely a great guy to have around. Then there's Jess. Jess is a badass, and there's really no other way to put it. She's an artist and a retired veteran who lives in her self-converted school bus art studio with her 2 dogs, 2 cats, and son Liam. Her son Liam is also probably the most mature 9-year-old on the entire planet. Lastly, there's Kristen, Will, Rome, and Rush. Some of you probably already know them as number Juan Bus. However kind and cool you think they are, just multiply that by 1 million. They represent parenting goals and create some of the most epic traveling videos on YouTube. We hope to be just half as hip as their daughter Rome when we grow up.
You built this bus?
So now we've shown you all of these guys. Oh, that was sick. If you want like a more in-depth tour of each bus, number 1 bus on their channel, they did a nice cool tour of all of them. We'll link it below.
Up a windy dirt road, across a river, and with a perfect view of the mountains, we found a quaint little spot to stay with our Schooly squad for the next 4 days.
Morning everyone. This is Kelsey in her natural habitat, doing her editing where she spends most of her time. So we're going to spend the next couple of days here hanging out. I think tonight we're having a movie night.
You guys, Pippa made a friend, kind of. She's playing hard to get. We're trying to set them up as boyfriend and girlfriend. He's not too old. He's about 8 months. She's a little bit of a cougar. I think they look so cute together. Aww. Hey, buddy. We'll leave the door open for you if you want to sneak in and see her. They're the 2 best friends. Boyfriend and girlfriend.
Took a nice scenic walk down to this stream. And this is our first time fishing.
Okay, so maybe it wasn't our first time fishing.
What happened? Let me see.
You're gonna laugh at me.
Let me see.
Do you see it?
Are you kidding? Does that even show up on camera?
That means I have higher skills because I was able to catch one that's so small.
But it was our first time fishing with a pole. We didn't catch anything though, so maybe we should just stick to Tupperware. That night we got ready for some s'mores and to watch episodes of The Office. I also got to hang out with my new bestie Rome.
Kitty's playing ball.
You get him? Yeah?
Meet me where the meadows grow by the water hole. Lucid dreams of you.
Thanks, Dana, our newest Patreon.
Got a new sticker. This is so cool. Gonna put her on up to our collection. So today we have a very exciting day. We are going to go on a little 4-mile hike, cliff jumping. Stay tuned for that.
And the weird thing is, as you saw in our last video, when we were feeling down, we put together this list of like things that we wanted to do to make us feel like more fulfilled. So we wrote this list, and then literally 20 minutes after we finished writing it, Juan Bus messaged us and was like, hey, let's meet up, like we're close. And then as well on that list, it was to go cliff jumping. And then Will from Juan Bus was like, hey, let's go cliff jumping. And I was like, this is so odd. We literally wrote this list and it's just manifested itself like that. So yeah, sorry for waffling, but I'm excited. We're going cliff jumping. So we just had a long wait. Now we're going to head off for a nice hike. What do you think, Kels?
Yeah.
The windows closed to fear and doubt. I stopped and turned, trying to find out. There might be something I forgot, but all I know is that I miss you right now. 7 days of eternity, 7 days in another country.
4, 3,
Every cell screams stay ready. My legs freeze as in fear.
So, up until this point, everything was all amazing. We were jumping off this beautiful cliff, and then this happened. The GoPro fell out as Jamie was jumping. It's the GoPro Hero session worth just about $64 used, so we were a little sad, but kind of just accepted that it was gone forever. We decided to try looking for it a little bit.
Alright, rescue mission.
Going on a rescue mission to find our missing GoPro.
That
You can do it.
that
I lost.
missing,
Yeah.
like it's stolen.
I wasn't going to say that.
Don't
I was just gonna,
fabricate the
gonna
story.
breeze past that point.
You got it, Jay.
And then we saw a guy with scuba gear. We told him we'd pay him $20 if he could find our GoPro. He was able to find someone else's lost chain who offered him $100 to find it, but told us he couldn't find the GoPro. Alright guys, so I'm just editing the video now. Up until this point, we had no idea that Scuba Steve had the GoPro. So what happens next, I feel like is a little bit shady, but we'll let you guys be the judge of that. We were about to give up and leave until I had the idea of asking if we could rent his goggles so we could look for it ourselves. Well, I guess he kind of had a conscience.
Hey, you. Can you get his attention? The snorkeler? Yeah. Can we pay you to borrow your goggles? Cause he can go. We're the GoPro people.
Yeah.
Can we just pay you? Can we pay you like $5 for your goggles? Just to borrow them for like that. What?
I'll just go get the GoPro.
Oh, if you go get the GoPro, $20.
20?
Is that not enough? Really?
I don't know.
We don't have more in our wallet, so.
20 bucks?
Yeah, $20.
The cube one?
Yeah, the cube one.
Yeah, it's like the small square one. I wanted to make sure you weren't just saying it.
Oh, you found it?
Oh
my god!
People are always like, did you find my whatever? Is that it?
Yes! Oh my
Was it still
god!
recording?
What?
I don't know.
You just made our day.
my
Thank you
God.
so much.
What a deal.
Oh, fuck.
Hey, 16 works.
17. We can
Appreciate
send
it. Glad you guys got your
$3. Thank you so much. We got it! Now, I'm not saying we're not grateful that he eventually decided to give it back to us. All I'm saying is I'm happy we only had $17 in our wallet and not the 20 that he had asked for.
So we just had an event for like 10 minutes. Lost the GoPro, found the
Found the
GoPro.
GoPro.
Then we turned to walk out and there's a bear right on the trail.
Then we recorded the bear with the GoPro.
We'll show you the bear footage now.
To cover something.
Kelsey, what are you doing?
Ain't no bears getting us today. Fending them off. Ooh, would you want to come at me? Because I want.
So now we're heading back to the cars to head back to camp. And tonight we're having something
Really special.
kind of special. See you there.
We came back from a long day of hiking to find our new friends Jill and Joe cooking a home-cooked meal for everyone. They live full-time in their self-converted van. Naturally, we were drawn to them because they're from England and just awesome people, but we didn't realize they were this awesome. Side note, Will, we're calling you out again, but this time for your mandals. Jill and Joe didn't just cook any meal though. It was an English meal called Toad in the Hole, aka Yorkshire puddings with sausage and gravy. If you've never had it, we highly recommend it.
She's singing.
So our friends from Wild of the Van gave us a sticker and also
Bacon sandwich. It's like we're back in England. And they also made us that amazing dinner last night, so we're just getting so spoiled right now.
Yeah.
Aww. Baby's getting so full. We have friends. She's riding a bike as Daddy's fixing one.
We spent a lot of that day relaxing.
Wow, good job, bro.
People also took the time to help out and fix anything wrong with each other's buses.
I love how you guys are doing all the work. Jamie's just standing behind, like looking at you guys.
it's called delegation. We got the gang doing yoga.
Kristen even ran her first yoga class. She swears she's never taught it before, but we still don't know if we believe her because it felt like a real professional class. It was so nice to spend time with like-minded people who also worked extremely hard to try to break away from the traditional American dream and understand that sometimes your dinner choice is based on what uses the least amount of water to clean up. It's simple things like that which made this experience an unforgettable one.
Today's the day, Jay. Oh, I'm sad. Something tells me though this won't be the last time we see everyone, but for now, this is.
Baby, please don't go.
But yeah, it's been an amazing experience.
Oh, baby, please don't go.
You know, like when you have like a vision of like how someone is going to be and you think that's how it is and then they end up being like 20 million times better. That's kind of what happened.
I've had such a nice time here hanging out with everyone.
Yeah.
It's been honestly a breath of fresh air.
Alright, and with that, we are gonna say bye and then get out of here. We're gonna get going. Bye, kitties. I'm gonna miss you. Well, it's the end of the road. No, I'm just kidding. It's not a goodbye, it's a see you later. Bye. Bye, everyone.
So the truth about the Schooly and van life community is it's pretty freaking awesome, and we feel so grateful to be a part of it.
Yep.
I need some holds, but
Wow.
it didn't come with it.
Ooh.
Yep. Go, go.
Nice, you did it.